We got a stop service. Hey everyone, it's Carrie here from Rude Girl Coffee, and let's talk about the chaos of our first cart live in front of people at our very first farmers market ever. It's been about a week since that actually happened, and it gave me some time to reflect on exactly what we went wrong and all the things and how chaotic it was. So let's dive into it. Okay, and then so this guy is actually going to be tucked back here. First, there was a lot of people there. I had Annie, who is also my camera manager, who was there. I had another employee, and on top of that, I had my son. So there were 4 people total with that. One of the things that I was trying to work on was getting the plumbing done. So we had the cart. We unfolded the cart, got it all set up, working on the plumbing. We had some issues we were running into plumbing. I didn't finish connecting the hand washing sink. I think I did that. It's gonna damage the wood. Even though it's weatherproof, I don't want this all pulling up. What is around here that is open and we can get towels from? The one-off place I could think of is Safeway.
There's no Fred Meyer.
Okay, yeah, there's Fred Meyer's on Oak Grove. Yeah, get the cheapest beach towels you could find. I mean, cheap is going to be an understatement of Fred Meyer's, but that's what we got to work with right now. Good call on Fred Meyer's. I didn't even think about that.
Cool.
Okay. One thing about me, I will have to say, when it comes to delegating, I'm not very good at it because I'm so used to taking things on to myself. Like, you guys have to understand, I've been running a coffee roasting company for 7 years and I've been doing everything on my own. So opening Rude Girl and having Rude Girl as this new coffee catering business, this is completely different from anything else. And so delegation and execution and, you know, letting people know what their roles are is very new to me. And this is something I can work on as a business owner moving forward. I think there are some things in the background that I could definitely work on besides the delegation, but as far as the operational sense is trying to condense down as much stuff that we can when it comes to bringing items to the market. And it's a little bit of organization as well. So like making sure that the plumbing stuff is all together in one piece. We also have our espresso machine and our grinder in another container, and trying to find like totes or some sort of container that we can place these items in and it's easy to transport without having like 500 totes available at the market and they're just laying around. Yay! Okay, Alexa's here. It's gonna be a little bit of a. You want to make a once-over pass on this way?
I think there's a line here. This area.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Doing good. We're not quite open yet.
You know what time?
Hopefully within the next 15-20 minutes here.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. These are the sanitizers, sanitizer bucket strips. We have to have this on us. Our target, we want to be at least like 100, between 100 and 200.
Dip and remove quickly. Blot immediately with paper towel.
So that's to test if the water's clean?
No, there's a sanitizer solution that we put in, and we have to have that. I don't know what's going on with that. Did I not put enough solution in? I felt like I put a lot in. Not even, huh? I feel good. We can open. If the inspector comes by, you got your food handlers yet?
Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Right on. Here's the thing. If the inspector comes by, we do have the solution here. It obviously smells like it. There is sanitation solution in
Yeah,
it.
my hand stinks.
And for some reason, it's not testing. So worst case scenario, I could talk. Well, if the inspector comes by, I'll talk with him about that. Okay, great. Ethan, we have a customer. Yes, yes, we do. My son, Ethan, was just super amazing. For a 10-year-old to hit the ground running and start ringing up customers, like, I could not be more proud of my son. But at the same time, I felt like there were some people who took advantage of him and did not actually pay for their drinks, which is a bummer. But you know what? My son did the best he can, and I, again, cannot be ever so proud for what he's done. Lex, you want to start making the latte real quick? Thank you. We also had Lex, who was my employee who was working there. She's actually a longtime customer of mine who's been coming in to Roasted by Mom, and she wanted to help out and work the cart, and she was a rock star with that. She did a really, really great job, and I'm really proud of her as well. I'm also giving a shout out to Annie, who is my editor and film person. Okay, I need another oat milk. Annie, can you grab me some more oat milk over there? Thank you very much. She was fabulous as well. She really adapted and helped me out with some things behind the scenes. She did great. We appreciate your patience, folks. Thank you. I will have to say that I knew that doing the cart at the farmer's market for the very first time was not going to go perfect. I knew that there were going to be some bumps in the road. I knew that. I took it in. My main thing was trying to handle the amount of people that were coming to the cart, being able to take care of them and knock out drinks. I did the best I can to communicate with customers to let them know, like, hey, drinks are going out a little bit slow. Please give us some time. And we were doing the best we can to get the drinks out. And we had one customer who was really upset, and I actually don't blame her for this. And I don't think it was her fault or our fault whatsoever, but she ordered an Americano. We made the drink, we called out the drink, and somebody took her drink on accident or just was not paying attention, just went and grabbed it. Because we had such a wait time, we were averaging about like 3 to 10 minutes for drinks to come out, and it definitely slowed us down. But overall, people were really patient. They were totally understanding. We did really, really well. Marie, I got your Americano. Erin, I got your Americano with steamed milk. Surprisingly, at this farmer's market, we did a lot of Americanos, which I did not anticipate. I thought we would do at least more lattes than Americanos. So that took me by surprise. The only downfall with the espresso machine was that because we did not anticipate the amount of Americanos we were making, what was happening is that our boiler kept draining. So in other words, like, we're using the hot water tap on the espresso machine and we're pulling shots and steaming. So we're doing all 3 different things at once, and our espresso machine boiler kept getting low. We got a stop service. This machine is getting overwhelmed. Okay, we need to take a pause for the machine to catch up. It's not catching up right now. Our poor little espresso machine is just like, girl, I'm tired.
I'm tired. I need a break. Oh, I get back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it just needs a cigarette break.
Perfect. I get that.
And now that I know that this particular market and these particular customers that we have, they're a very heavy Americano based group of people. So now moving forward, what my plan would be is to bring a dedicated like hot water tap or some more water for our iced Americano. So now that the weather is getting hotter, definitely bringing cold water with us so we can do the iced Americanos. So we have that all ready to go. I felt like overall we did the best we could at the market. I think the amount of milk that we have actually brought to the markets, whether it's oat milk or whole milk, is actually pretty good. I brought about 8 half gallons of milk that we were able to squeeze in our fridge without overcrowding it. And we went through all that milk. I bought a case of oat milk, which had 12 of the quart size oat milks, the shelf stable oat milks. And we went through half of that case in one market. It was wild. All set. Woo!
Let's try it one more! One!
Yeah! Let's do it, brother. I love it. So overall, as chaotic as it was, we did great. There were bumps in the road, but we did really well. We did about, how much did we gross in sales? We grossed about $489 for our very first market. And then this past market that we did on Saturday, we grossed about close to $600, which was great. And knowing what happened in the first market and then applying it to the second market, that really helped out as well. And we anticipated the needs of everybody. So far to date, we're averaging about $500 in sales at each farmer's market, which is awesome because it pays any additional staff that I have. So if I have one other person with me, that pays for that person. And then, you know, the rest covers our booth fee, which is $50 a week, our cost of goods, so our cups, lids, all those things. And we still make a profit off of it. You know, there's always room to improve. You're never going to get anything right the first time around. You always, there's always going to be something. And as we continue on with the market season, get familiar with our setups and breakdown and be a little bit quicker with setups and breakdown, that's going to make us more efficient when it comes to actually doing any event, whether it's a private event, corporate event, or even like a public facing event like the farmers market. And that's pretty much my reflection on what has transpired with our very first farmers market. And I appreciate you guys watching. We would love to grow this channel. I would love to grow this channel, give more information about what it's truly like to open up a mobile coffee cart as an existing coffee professional. And I love to share any resources or information, any educational stuff moving forward in the future. But without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do that. And so if we can monetize the channel in some way, I'd be able to get someone who can continue on the editing and be able to do all the filming and things to bring you more information with that. So thank you for watching towards the end. Thank you for subscribing and liking this video and commenting. We really appreciate that. I know I do. I absolutely appreciate that, and I love to bring out more content. So if you do, actually, as a matter of fact, speaking of commenting, drop in the comments, let me know like what you would like to see more of, or what topics have you guys been curious about, like what's running through your brain. We love the suggestions, the feedbacks, or any video ideas. So anyway, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next video.